All right, let's talk about how a true global icon is just completely tearing up the rulebook on maternity fashion. Of course, I'm talking about Rihanna and the incredible style statement she's making with literally every single outfit. Okay, so let's just jump right in with a recent look from Rihanna in LA that is, frankly, iconic. She stepped out in a pink and white striped pajama set from her own Savage X Fenty line. But you know, this wasn't just her being comfy. She totally styled it up with ballet flats, a scarf, some seriously flashy necklaces. It's the perfect example of her whole approach. Every moment, even running errands, is a fashion moment.
And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. These outfits, they are not random. Not at all. They're deliberate, they're curated, and they're sending a super clear message. So, what is Rihanna actually telling us with all this?
To really get it, we have to look past the clothes themselves and dive into the philosophy behind them. And really, what better way to do that than to hear it from Rihanna herself? This quote right here from a Vogue interview back in 2022 tells you everything. Right from the jump, from the very beginning, she decided that traditional maternity wear was just off the table. This wasn't something she eased into, it was like rule number one for her entire pregnancy journey.
And this really digs into the why behind that rule. For Rihanna, fashion is fun. It's joy, it's how she expresses herself. And she basically said, look, just because my body is changing doesn't mean I have to stop having that fun. It's not a limitation, it's just a new chapter for her style.
So, saying no to the maternity aisle, it's about so much more than just clothes. It's this really powerful statement about body image, about being seen, and about totally changing what we think of as normal for pregnant women. It's all about celebrating your body, not trying to hide it. And this comparison just lays it all out perfectly. For so long, maternity clothes were all about being modest, covering up, kind of hiding the bump. Rihanna's approach, she completely flips that. The bump becomes the main event, the centerpiece of the look, and she makes it high fashion. I mean, listen to that. She's challenging the whole idea of why anyone should hide in the first place. She's framing pregnancy as this incredible, powerful thing your body is doing, something to be super proud of, something to celebrate out in the open. She's asking all of us a really simple question. Why should you hide it? Okay, so let's look at a few more examples of this whole philosophy in action. Because with Rihanna, the outfits really do all the talking. Even when she's going casual, the idea is still there. Check this out. Out in Beverly Hills, a simple cropped pink hoodie with some low-waisted jeans. It's a pretty effortless look, right? But the intention is so clear. The baby bump isn't something to dress around. It is the style.
And then you've got the total other end of the spectrum, pure high fashion. This vintage Issey Miyake dress, it's bold, it's eccentric, it's avant-garde. It's exactly the kind of thing you expect from Rihanna. And being pregnant doesn't change that one bit. She's proving you don't have to give up your unique high fashion taste.
You know, this whole philosophy of just making your own rules, it doesn't stop with her wardrobe. It extends right into the family she's building with her partner A$AP Rocky, where they've started a pretty cool tradition of their own. So here's a quick look at the family. She and A$AP Rocky have their two sons, Riza and Riot, and they've become famous for these amazing pregnancy announcements, right? Each one is a huge cultural moment, and now they're expecting baby number 3. So with the names Arza and Riot, a pretty clear pattern started to emerge, and Rihanna herself has confirmed it's totally intentional. They have an R tradition. She literally said it's tradition at this point, which pretty much tells us it's going to continue with the next baby. And that leaves us with this one last thought. Rihanna has mentioned in the past that she's always wanted a girl. So as she keeps rewriting the rules for maternity fashion, the big question is her family's R tradition about to welcome a daughter? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.